Hello and welcome everyone. My name is Vedant Thakre and this is a course of Essentials of Data Science. This is my information and this whole course is guided by our teacher Shweta Rane ma'am. My topic of the explanation is if then else statement. This is an introductory and very basic part of if then else statement. You can just go through this information here. If then else statement is a fundamental programming concept used for making the decision of any particular instruction of information or tasks. Then it is work on the boolean boolean conditions that are true or false. Means whenever the condition is true, something is printed on the screen, and whenever the condition is not true, means it is a false condition, then another is printed on the screen. Okay, then it is also commonly used in many languages such as C, Java, etc. But the syntax of if then else statement is differ in different languages. Okay, then the Python developer has made the syntax in simple way for the if then else statement. You can see on the screen, if here if is the word used for checking the condition, and the condition is always written in the round bracket. Means the Python developer has made the syntax such that the condition is always written in the round bracket. That's why we have used the round bracket here. Okay, then statement 1 is executed when the condition is true, and statement 2 is executed when the condition is false. Okay, then there are some features of if then else statement. You can see it controls the flow of statement and mutually exclusive execution it has. Means if then else statement has the ability to run the line of code by skipping or unskipping from the line by line block of code. Okay, then it has also one more feature, that flexible conditions and nested capability of format. Okay, means if then else statement has also ability that it can be used condition inside condition. Means if then else statement can be used inside another if then else statement successively. Okay, then there is one example for this if then else statement. You can see which performs the task that it checks the number entered by the user is either odd or even, and gives accordingly output. Okay, this is a basic program used by us. And hashtag is the basic symbol used for commentate the line, and number is a variable inside which the entered number by the user is stored temporarily in the form of integer. Okay, then there is a step of checking the condition. Here if is the word used for checking the condition, and condition is number modulus 2 is equals to 0. Means whenever the number entered by the user, which is integer, is divisible by 2 and gives the remainder as 0, then only prints the first statement, that is the number is even. And whenever the condition is false, then prints the number is odd on the screen. Okay, you can see the input and output of this given previous program. Whenever the user has entered 10 as an integer, the program gives the output the number is even, which is a completely logically correct statement, that 10 is always divisible by 2 and gives the remainder as 0. Then 5 is an integer entered by the user, and the program gives the output as the number is odd, because logically 5 is never divisible by 2 and never gives the remainder as 0. That's why the program gives the output as the number is odd here. Okay, then there are some applications of if then else statement. There are many applications of if then else statement, but we look at some 7 applications. Voting eligibility system. Here if then else statement is used for making the voting eligibility criteria according to age of the person, whether he can vote to any kind of politician or respective classes. Okay, also we can use the if then else statement for the student grade classification. Means we can classify the student according to his marks or grade, and classify them as a failed or passed the exam. Okay, then also we can use the if then else statement for the login authentication to check whether the user come on the portal has correctly entered the username, password, mobile number, etc. Of his information. Then only he can get the access in to view or edit the insider information of the portal. Okay, then we can also make use of if then else statement for checking the temperature of the room, global or etc. And also if then else statement is used for checking the bank balance of any customer bank account. It is basically used by the banking website. And also if then else statement is used for the traffic lights signal systems. Means if whenever the signal is red, it prints the program output as the vehicle should be expected to be stop at the traffic road. Okay, then we can also use make use of if then else statement for the online shopping, where the customer get discount or not getting discount according to his product price. If the product price is greater and the customer wanted a discount, may can get a discount according to if then else statement for the truth value of greater and minimal or maximal of price of product. Okay, then thanks for watching. This is my all concepts. I hope you are interested in watching this whole video. Thank you so much.